Assalamualaikum. Hello, my name is Andini Prihapsari. My ID number is 11210170000072. I'm majoring in Mathematics Education of Syarif Hidayatullah State Islamic University, Jakarta. Okay, let's talk about parallel lines. What are parallel lines? Parallel lines are straight lines that never meet each other, no matter how long we extend them. Observe the following figure that shows parallel line. Line A is parallel to line B, and line B is parallel to line Q. Okay, how about parallel line and transversal? When any two parallel lines are intersected by another line called a transversal, many pairs of angles are formed. While some angles are congruent or equal, the others are supplementary. Observe the following figure to see parallel lines cut by a transversal. The parallel lines are labeled as L1 and L2 that are cut by a transversal. Eight separate angles have been formed by the two parallel lines and a transversal. Each angle has been labeled using an alphabet. Given below are the pairs of angles formed by the two parallel lines L1 and L2. Corresponding angles. It should be noted that the pair of corresponding angles are equal in measure. In the given figure, there are four pairs of corresponding angles, that is, angles A equal to angles E, angle B equal to angles F, angle C equal to angle G, and angles D equal to angles H. Consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles or co-interior angles are formed on the inside of the transversal, and they are supplementary. Here, angle C plus angle F equal to 180 degrees. And angles D plus angles E equal to 180 degrees. For the example, we have a real-life problem solved of parallel lines using consecutive interior angles. A modern housing complex in the city of BSD has a layout like in the picture below. Alex is an office worker who lives in a modern housing complex in the city of BSD. Every morning, before going to the office, Alex always takes his time to jog around the complex where he lives. He starts running from a point A along AD, and we can see that AC along 3rd main road, AB is along 2nd main road, and it's given in the problem that 2nd main road is parallel to the 3rd main road. That means AC is parallel to DB. So, for the first question, Alex is running along AD. He takes a turn here and runs along DB and reaches point B. So, we have to find the angle turned by Alex in reaching point B in the first fill up the blank. Second question is angles by which Alex must turn to reach point C. So, in reaching point C at B, he will take a turn to reach point C. So, he will find the total angles turned by Alex in reaching point C. And the third question, we have the angle by which Alex must turn to reach back at point A. So, it's given in the problem that AC is parallel to DB. So, for the better visualization, we can extend this arm. Now, we can clearly see that DB is parallel to AC, BC and DA is other transversal was else. If we look at the figure and take DA as the transversal on DB and AC as the parallel lines, then we can see that angles A, that means angles CAD, and this angle D, that means angles ADB, are co-interior angles. Similarly, if we take BC as the transversal, then this angle, that is angle CBD, and angles BCA are the co-interior angles. Let's discuss the approach of solving this question. The angles turned by Alex in reaching point B will be same as the measure of angles ADB. So, if we find these interior angles ADB, we will able to find the total angle turned by Alex in reaching point B. Okay, let's do the first part. In the first part, we have to find the angles turned in reaching point B. An angle in turn reaching point B will be the measure of angle ADB. So, measure of angle ADB is equal to angle turn in reaching point B. Also, we know that DB is parallel to AC, and taking DA as the transversal, then the angles DAC and angles ADB will be going interior angles. And going to your angle are supplementary, that is why we have angles DAC plus angles ADB is equal to 180 degrees. This implies in the place of angles DAC, we can write 40 degrees. So, 40 degrees plus angles ADB is equal to 180 degrees. This implies angles ADB is equal to 180 degrees. Minus 40 degrees is equal to 140 degrees. This is the angle turned in reaching point B. Next part, we have to find the angle turned in reaching point C, and that will be equal to angle ADB. That means this angle plus angles DBC. So, this is the angle turned in reaching point C. So, we have already found out that angle ADB is 140 degrees. An angle DBC is given to be 20 degrees. So, adding the two, we will get 140 degrees plus 20 degrees is equal to 160 degrees. So, this is the angle turned in reaching point C. Last part is, we have to find the angle turned in reaching point A. That will be angles ADB plus angles DBC plus angles BCA. But we don't know the measure of angles BCA. So, first we will find the measure of angle BCA. If we take DB parallel AC and BC as the transversal, then angles DBC and angles BCA are co-interior angles and they will be supplementary. So, angles DBC plus angles BCA is equal to 180 degrees. This implies we already know the value of angles DBC. Angle DBC, this is 20 degrees. So, 20 degrees plus angles BCA is equal to 180 degrees. This implies angles BCA is equal to 180 degrees minus 20 degrees is equal to 160 degrees. So here we can write 160 degrees. So as discussed, angle turned in reaching point A is angles ADB plus angles DBC plus angles BCA, and this implies angles ADB plus angles DBC plus angles BCA will be equal to 140 degrees plus 20 degrees plus 160 degrees, which come as equal to 320 degrees. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.